I wanted the convenience of a box mix macaroni and cheese minus the mystery ingredients. So I created a pantry stable mix that I can use, and I know what's in it. Let me show you how. So I wanted something as easy as the box of mac and cheese without the mystery packet of orange stuff. So maybe you knew this already, but you can buy clean dehydrated cheese powder, and that's what the base of my mix is. This is a combination of cheddar cheese and blue cheese powder. So I'm going to start with 1.5 cups of this cheese powder. Now, before you start panicking and thinking this is a lot, because that is a lot, this is going to make 4 batches of mac and cheese. A whole lot more if you do the Easy Mac version, which I'll also tell you how to do. Okay, to that I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of dry milk. You can use non-fat, whole fat, whatever you dehydrated yourself, buy it off the store shelf, whatever you love. You could substitute some of this with heavy cream powder. That will work too. 3/4 of a cup. 1/4 cup of cornstarch. If you are not a fan of cornstarch, can't have cornstarch, don't want to use cornstarch, you could substitute arrowroot powder or potato starch and get the same result. We are going to do a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder, that's the same as a 1/2 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Now, the beauty of making this stuff at home is you get to control all of this. So if that doesn't sound good to you, leave it out. 1/2 teaspoon of ground mustard. I just like the tang. And then a little salt. You could even leave that out altogether because sometimes cheesy powders can be a little salty. So if you want to leave that out and salt when you make it, that works. So this is a lot of powder. So let me tell you how to use it. If you were making a stovetop mac and cheese, just like you would buy in the box, so you would need 8 ounces of whatever pasta that you like, boil it and drain it. You can reserve some of the pasta water if you want to use that to thicken things up. To that, after you've boiled and drained it, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of this mix. Next, you'll add 3 tablespoons of butter and a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm making a mess. My ceiling fan is helping, but I'm making a mess. So that would work for a stovetop mac and cheese that's just as convenient and you have it on hand as the box does. No mystery ingredients. If you've got kids home for the summer who are going to eat you out of house and home, and they like Easy Mac, you can use this to make a homemade version of Easy Mac as well. So you would do 1/2 cup of pasta, 1/2 cup of water, cook it in your microwave until it's done. Once you've done that, you're going to use 2 to 3 tablespoons of mix. It's a range because you might like it cheesier than I like it. So 2 to 3 tablespoons of mix, a little pat of butter, a little splash of milk, stir it up, and you have Easy Mac, and you didn't spend a ton on those little containers that are pre-made for you. So I'm about to put dinner together, and I'll show you what this looks like when you do the stovetop version. And I get asked this often. If you are not feeding several people and you don't need 8 ounces of pasta, you could easily half this and do more of a 1 to 2 person serving. So that's also the beauty of making it at home. You're not wasting food. You get to control quantity as well as what goes in it. So let me get dinner going and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Dinner's ready. Let's give it a try. That's really yummy. Very cheesy, very easy. I could just eat that as my meal. I won't, but I could. Have a great evening.